The very first round, get stomped in less than 40 total game time. You know, like that's
Prepare for battle.
it's pretty hard to have less momentum in your lower bracket elimination match than that right there.
Sure.
So, what
We're gonna
is this
see.
double ward Nature's Prophet play?
I mean, this is for the mid bottle snipe, right?
Yeah, but it is really doubling down on it.
I mean, if you're gonna commit, you may as well commit.
I
don't know what
guess.
the
I
other
just
high
would have
ground
thought you
ward
put
does.
the high ground ward as a mid ward somewhere on the
Yeah,
enemy side of the map, right?
I think this cliff ward should go like radiant side mid.
Yeah.
There's a decent shot you see a mid ward plant, which is pretty valuable. I don't know what this high one does, unless you're lane scouting and dodging lane matchups, but that seems unlikely here. I've never seen anyone do that in like 2 years. That's what you used to use this for. And they're gonna clash the runes, but this should be Radiant favored, I want to say.
Well, the Radiant do not feel it is Radiant favored as they don't have their pucks, so they back away after just a whirling death hit.
Well, usually clock is okay to take those fights as long as there's no like undying or something. I think they will. They're gonna keep all. I mean, they could end up dying here.
They go for the steal. Don't quite get it, Mr. Achy Bones. He manages to get it, and thanks to the slow, he gets away from some of the battery assault. I don't think anyone's really dying here, but they do some pretty decent damage to Mr. Achy Bones.
I mean, where did the... So the Radiant wards just never got placed? There's one on Puck, and there's one on Hoodwink. They just never placed any. I think he's going to get another really good trade out here. This is the Clockwork Dream.
Yeah, to get one-on-one battle against the enemy support in the jungle. And he practically killed the Nature's Prophet. If Nature's Prophet is low enough, then he can use the next round of Battery Assault to mess the starter up pretty badly. Well, I guess this is going to be the downside of running your 4 Nature's Prophet in order to get the 5 Crystal Maiden up against the Timbersaw, but Timbersaw is such a hard hero to keep down. I have my doubts that the Faceless Void Crystal Maiden lane is going to do it, but they do manage to get that kill, finally chasing down the Nature's Prophet.
I mean, he has to go for this mid-courier snipe. It's going out now. He has teleport up. It's a very crucial teleport from Furion. Will he see it? He sees it now.
And will I annihilate...
He's
going into tower range. He's still going to see it, and he will get that courier.
Misclicked.
He will get that courier. He will get that courier.
Was that even worth? I don't know. I mean,
considering the fact the Puck is probably not going to be in danger from the Pangolier. Yeah.
But it's not a lot of XP. It's level 1. I mean, I think that's technically worth, but like these lanes are not going too well for SoSteam here as they lose the Void Top. This off lane is getting abused by the clock because this Furion has no purpose.
Luna Clockwork got him inside the cogs. Pingu gets a little mini vacuum there from the cogs and sucks in the Slardar. 4-0 already.
I'm just putting this Luna dual lane to pretty good use. I mean, this is shaping up to be a rough early game. You got to get this Furion involved in something soon, either a TPing top or mid again. I don't know. There's just not much threat on these lanes, which is, I think, one of the reasons we've seen this hero suffer in the meta.
Yeah.
Like, these offlaners are the strongest heroes usually in the laning phase, so you don't want to leave your offlaner to TP to their offlaner. A lot of times that's hard to do and not that valuable. But we'll see if they can battle back with the Slardar. He's level 3 now.
Yeah, that's also a level 3 Clockwork. Fortunately, the Sprout will push him out of that cog situation because level 2 Battery Assault is no joke, and you have a Healing Lotus on Pingu, so he was down to take that man fight.
And the bottle comes out to Annihilate, so he honestly did not lose a whole lot of that. The TP on him
Furion
again.
is going to go on him here while he
it was
doesn't have his
backpack.
bottle. It's in his backpack. He finally gets out thanks to the Waning Rift and will be fine. Start getting some bottle hits in, but they might try and get both the water runes and annihilate
Dire's bottom tower
the
is under attack.
the chance to... Dude, this Furion's got to get himself killed trying to secure the ward for Pango.
Yeah, that was incredibly awkward. I guess they got all the regen out of the puck. So it was worth it. Might get another courier as well. Yeah, I get the
Does
clock
indeed.
one.
Has been killed.
I guess this Furion's finding a little bit of something. I don't know.
Yeah, it comes at the cost of the Slardar, that's for sure.
Yes. And your top lane's still going pretty rough here. Both cores for Fart Studios, free farming, but you got the puck to base. There's your value exchange. So you're gonna have to play through this Pango. It's gonna be your strongest hero. Use him to break the map.
The top lane, they continue to fight. This is like the 4th or 5th century being dropped to try and get this hard camp open for Fart Studios, and Tony just keeps on saying, no, I don't want it open. Lane's going bad enough as is. And you get the bushwhack onto the Faceless Void. He's going to be quite low. One more hit from Jenkins will do it, and they get that kill as well. 6-0. Might even be able to chase down this Crystal Maiden because, well, it's not like the Crystal Maiden's going anywhere. Slow as hell. And kill for Nusham. 7-0. 2,000 net worth lead for Fart Studios. This may just end up being a little bit of a outskill game right here.
And Jenkins just slapping kids out here.
Really
2-0
is.
and 2 at the 5-minute mark.
Man,
he
man
killed
is
his
merciless.
courier.
Gets his courier.
Jeez. Absolute decimation. They're going for the kill bottom. They get it first. That's earn charges.
Yeah, they get one, and they'll be able to get Turtle as well. It costs Nature's Prophet his life, but who cares? That was great.
Yeah, he's mega happy about that. Got some value off the earn. Extra XP for the Maiden. And a lot of time for this Slardar to get some CS that he needs.
Yeah,
So
the
it's going
problem
to be the
is
Vessel
he's...
Rush, which will be good if they can get it pretty fast, but they're going top. This is...
Yeah, I guess with the
Vicious
urn,
kill.
they think they could do it with a blood grenade as well. And if they get bashes, they might just Lung Timber Chain away. Time walk to catch up. Can he get a swing in?
that's close.
Not even close.
I mean, they got a bash. Another bash there would have killed them.
Yeah,
Instead
but
of
he
hearing
got
the
one bash. I feel like getting 2 bashes is, for that little number of hits is way above average RNG numbers.
They needed another hero on that play. You know, like this Pango
Yeah.
TP or something. It's a big kill for them to get. There's not enough numbers. He'll
Yeah, that's
refill
what
mid.
happens when you lose all 3 lanes, right? Kind of
Yeah.
feel like there's never enough heroes.
See if they can get the Wisdom Root here. That would be the biggest objective on the map right now versus Furion. He's gonna smoke run for it. I don't think
Okay.
he can even get there in time.
No, definitely not. Not from where he's at right now.
Might be able to get a ward. Yeah, I'll get a ward. Or something. Did not get scouted.
Managed to get the cogs onto Mr. Achy Bones, but sprint and under tower means they'll be able to get away. In fact, with the Furion teleporting in, they might be able to go for Turtle as well. Way too aggressive. And they're going to pay the price, throwing away their lead. It was well over 2K. Gets shut down quite a bit after that little exchange.
Not respecting in the rotation power here.
That's true.
Getting a little too excited to show the missing carry player up here. Would BSJ have made that mistake, Austin? That's the big question.
I'm going to say no because Brian likes hitting creeps.
That's right. I don't think Brian would have made that dive.
Brian would have been like, no, this is time that I can hit creeps. Pango, oh, coil and battery assault. That is certain doom for the mid laner. They're going to go for more now with Nusham getting his level 6. Crystal Maiden getting low. Waning Rift not quite landing. The Furion's a little low. They hit him with a blood grenade. And they'll chase him down instead. And Jenkins gets the 1v1 kill against the Faceless Void in the top lane at the same time. So as soon as things go a little right for the Dire side, it goes terribly wrong in the mid lane.
Too much skirmish power. This Maiden Furion just can't stand up to the coil with all the damage thrown in. Hoodwink, the first level 6 in the game too. You just don't have ults on the supports. You're really far off this Furion vessel. Gonna try for Kingu again. Don't get him. So if you can combine these cores, like, that's your fighting power in this early game. Amping people up, getting in there with the swashbuckle. We just haven't seen it yet around a big team fight. Continue to play the lanes. You also have a Chronosphere soon, so you could look for this Timber with the Chrono. You're willing to bring numbers.
Now, this has been an awfully efficient regen rune for Annihilate. He's going to have a very fast Witchblade.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's structures are fortified.
Meanwhile, Jenkins looks to finish the tower off here. See if SoSteam can get the deny on it, because this tower is certainly going to die. Especially with Pingu coming in. He's going to cutting in across, be able to catch the Crystal Maiden. She's very dead. Now the question is, where's the Faceless Void going to go?
You just can't. You need Furion ult for this Chrono, it feels like.
Yeah. Coil goes out. Annihilate. Oh, the Bushwhack. Nice TP in from Nusham. They get that kill on top, and then call is made. He comes mid. Gets the kill there. Now Pingu, not that he's going to kill the Faceless Void, but he's just messing around with him, and there's just one more hero that's not farming for SoSteam.
Just haven't played through the Pango at all. Put him on an island and he's getting abused. Man needs help. Needs some smokes to him or runes or something. Not a lot of stacks either. But I guess this game has just been killing people, so who has time to stack when you can stack enemy corpses?
That's true. Pingu gets set up for this bottom lane push. Siege Wagon is up. Doesn't have level 6 though.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Slardar is the strongest hero on the map, so...
Oh, this Slardar gets way too aggressive. He just dove straight at a Clockwork. And they didn't even need the extra rotations that were actually there. But I guess they'll collect the Furion as well. So Annihilate doesn't feel too sad about his TP. He gets to be a part of yet another kill. Mega kill streak already for Nusham. 5-0 and 6.
Yeah, he is own top and just blowing up the map with the rotations. And the downside is when you lose these rotation battles as Furion, you are food. Food on the buffet. There's really no way back other than to fight. Maybe
well,
maybe top of the Chrono.
They have the Fusel Blade coming up in 200. Maybe they can play around that. But yeah, jeez. Jenkins gets that kill. Timber chains away. Waves goodbye as ETP's out to safety.
Oh, that was pretty disgusting. Now pushes the Void below the Hoodwink here.
Yet another power rune for Annihilate, this time a haste rune, which he's going to try and use against the Pangolier here. They are just freely diving this man, and there is so much burst damage that one coil is more than enough. Pingu has to use the hook shot here, try and get out of the Sprout. They're going to go for him. They really want this kill, and they'll have him too. In the river, Jenkins will get a little bit low there, but so is everybody else. They're not in fighting shape. Certainly not enough to finish up and dive into a Timber Saw, which the Faceless Void tries to do. Gets involved. What did that Chrono even do exactly? I don't know.
I mean, it got the Luna, and he's just dead. Absolute disaster in the river as Haste Rune Puck, with Witchblade done, is just king of that fight. Not even close. Dire in trouble now, I would say. Jenkins gonna feed?
Daring them to try and kill him. Baits the Pangolier into his death. So they did get Nusham. Nusham was worth a healthy amount of gold there. So 850 gold for Dire side.
That was actually not as much as I would have thought. For a 6x streak, you're up this much, but I guess I'll take it. Went to the Pango, which is probably the best hero to have it go to. Diffu done now. Jenkins on 3rd HP, looking for small Saturn. He'll get it. Big kill. Big CS.
That's a big CS right there.
That is a big CS. That's a demoralizer, you know. I can't even get this 10 HP little Satyr. What am I doing in this game? Fury on
He
flank.
smoked the bottom, but there was nobody here outside the Furion who was behind the tower.
What is this nature?
Will they get his ward too? No. Sneaky ward.
There's a sneaky one.
I don't know how good it is, but it's sneaky.
Yeah, it gets pretty obvious at some point when that camp doesn't spawn, but you know. Oh, where's our Fury gonna take the Wisdom Rune, man?
That was his chance.
That was his chance.
Does have his vessel done somehow. He's 0-8, but he has a vessel.
Wow, you honestly you can't stop this hero from getting vessel. I think it's near impossible because
Probably true.
like it's just a bunch of small items on a hero that doesn't need boots and doesn't really use TPs so often. So he never has to buy TPs, right?
Yeah, but 0-8 is a lot of death gold lost. You know?
Yeah, but that's also a lot of earn charges, which he used to be a part of the few kills that they've gotten. So
He does have 6 assists. I mean, he has been involved in 90% of their kills.
Also, you can't stop this hero from getting CS either, right? So, man, they got some bold ideas here. They're looking at Jenkins being like, yeah, well, let's go on him. Now, if they bring more heroes, it's possible. Slardar is a little ways away, though, and he doesn't have Blink Dagger. The Chronosphere. Mr. Achyphone's going to work his way around the Chrono. Go for it. The mech lands. Bushwhack, though. Saving grace. Jenkins is going to stay alive, and they're going to wipe the 3 that dared to bring down their triumphant captain.
Oh, he's just too much of a bait, man.
Yeah.
And now he has Greaves done. That was like your one chance to get him. Because now he has Dispel for the Vessel, Dispel for the Amp. This game's just spiraled out of control. And I think we're seeing why a lot of these games have been pretty stompy in this qualifier. The second you lose the map, it just absolutely crumbles.
When you lose lanes like this, what could SoSteam have done better?
Not lose lanes.
Oh, okay. You truly are an NA player at heart, aren't you? What can we do if we lose lanes, guys? Like, go game 2 and don't lose your goddamn lane.
Yeah, you needed this. They needed to force Park Studios to fight their heroes that had some decent damage by just grouping a bit more, which meant they had to play through this Pango, because this Pango got thrown on an island versus Puck and ganks and runes, and that's way too much, right?
Yeah.
So either you bring heroes to the Pango and you fight for the runes and you use his advantage that he had off like the mid bottle snipe, or you bring heroes to the Slardar and you kill them bottom, because the Slardar and Pango were strong at like 10 minutes. It's not like they had nothing going. And then you use that to enable your supports, you know. But they just ended up getting
number
bad fights.
11.
What is this nature you speak of?
Oh man. Rough times
Also,
out
like
here.
I said, like going to Chrono in this game is just a giant debate, because
Yeah.
Chrono literally doesn't do anything for you. You have almost nothing to put into it. So you should just let the Void do his thing and play around the other two. And unfortunately, they went to the Void, and we saw how that ended. Not very pleasant for them. Now they are significantly far behind, and well, this is a Luna lineup, so they're going to use the advantage quite well. See if they can push some towers. Furon does have his boot cell, you know, he's got that going for him. Looking at death number 12.
Couldn't outrun that Bushwhack. And now it's the Crystal Maiden's turn. Does have a Force Staff, though. Clip's going to be put to use to make sure that the Faceless Void can't get too aggressive. Might be able to come back in. Still has Chronosphere, but again, what are you going to put into that Chronosphere?
So aggressive.
Yeah, he is got him. Timber Chain through the Crystal Maiden to finish him off. He's going to get chronoed for the tower. The tier 2 tower is their combo with Chronosphere, apparently. Oh, missed hook shot. Yikes.
He got slow.
It's okay, Jenkins can keep going. Oh, got him on the bushwhack. Damn, Nusham catches him right on the edge.
All right, can you get him here?
No. There's no way. In fact, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a bushwhack coming in soon. If they keep trying to fight, I'm fairly certain somebody dies.
Pango
And
died.
it's going to be the Furion.
Yeah. Can you get him now?
Well, if he gets assassinated, he's dead. And he gets assassinated, so.
And you get him now. What about now?
What about now? What about now?
No, they cannot. Very sad.
18K.
That is the power of Timbersaw. He snowballs very hard. Very interesting design hero, you know? He's only been broken for like 5 years straight.
I think my favorite part is the different variations of him being broken. It's a
I
fun
was
one.
thinking about that too, dude. Like, reactive armor, he's literally invincible. And then they just made Timber Chain the most efficient pure damage nuke in the game with no cooldown. So his laning's broken. Then they're like, alright, well, we're just gonna give him Omega high base damage now and nerf his nukes. And then he's still a broken lane. Like, this hero's been broken on lane for like 5 metas 4 different ways. Makes no sense.
Yeah. Look at Pingu. Those are some deep wards.
Hey, here's a Rolling Thunder.
Okay.
Can they get him?
Hook shot ready to go. Pingu hits the Slardar. Gets the cogs down, so it pushes the Pango back into a bushwhack from Nusham. And the orb is going to run through all of these heroes beyond Godlike, make it twofer. Oh, Pingu takes it away from him.
Bottom tower is under attack.
Still, though, he'll have plenty more chances to get more beyond Godlike sprees, I'm sure. As now it's the Furion's turn.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Yeah, that's Oh, look at that. We got the new minimap feature. That's cool. You can see where all these heroes died.
Do you think you think they're gonna call GG before 25 minutes or after?
Maybe they're trying to bring the tournament average up, you know. I can respect that.
Dire's middle tower
Is this game over? Yes, this game is over.
Dire's bottom tower has
They'll
fallen.
fight it out. They got one more chrono left in them.
I mean, they need another minute and 30 seconds.
All right, and they get him.
Round. Oh my god. The Faceless Void damage is pathetic. Now that the Slardar is here,
Can they get him?
nobody is
Yes.
close by. They got him.
Yes. Almost 2,000 gold.
Jesus.
They got him, boys. They got him.
They immediately smoke up. Time to get more. Time to get another kill and get Roshan.
Time to
I'm not
turn
even
the
sure they can
game.
Roshan.
Just
All right.
like that, another kill for the boy. The momentum
More the Pango.
turns straight into Roshan.
Right to Rosh. I mean, they have a Slardar, so Slardar plus Pango. A lot of minus armor.
Down 24,000 gold. It means nothing to an NA squad. All heart, baby. People say this
All
region
heart.
gives up. But look at this evidence to the contrary.
All right, time to get out. Anybody who can't get out should get out. That's what the Pango's saying right now. Rolling Thunder, TP out. Unfortunately, their Aegis hero is the first one to go down. So he's gonna die 2 times.
Yeah, I mean, this is where you call it. Oh, nice hook shot.
Well, this game has
Vessels
gone on
and back.
longer than any of their games against Nouns. So this is already improvement. Though being on the stomp, getting stomp side of the matchup of 2 teams who got stomped.
There it is. That clockwork solo kill was enough. What was that? Death 16. God damn. I mean,
Radiant
this hero does have this issue when he falls behind, right? I think we've all
Yeah.
been in those Furion games. Like, there's a reason this hero isn't picked as much as he used to be in